Waking up in the morning, hopping out of bed and skipping into your day isn't what most people experience. I have great energy in the morning, but I do wake up slowly. That's why I do this 5-minute stretch routine that gives me significant energy for the beginning part of my day. And to help explain the benefits of this routine that I'm going to share with you, we have Nicole Sampson, who is a yoga teacher, an amazing yoga teacher here in Victoria, British Columbia. Let's get to it. Hi there, my name's Simon Brazier with SciBean Nutrition. I'm a holistic nutritionist, and on this channel I like to do nutritional educational videos because getting the facts about nutrition is not easy. So if you haven't, subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on anything else, but let's get into the video. The benefits of movement and exercise are very clear to most people, but this little routine that I'm going to share with you, I use specifically from taking me from like waking up in the morning, sleepy time, to getting ready and energized for my day. These movements are focused in the hip, pelvis and lower back area, that really important mid part of the body, and it boosts my energy because of this. We sleep for maybe 7 to 9 hours on our back or on our side. By stretching and bringing awareness to the core of our body first thing in the morning, we are inevitably bringing energy towards that area. Because where we place our awareness is where we place our energy. Our hips, pelvis and lower back connect our upper body and our lower body, and they do so much for us. If we can get that area pumped up in limber, then it's going to provide us the energy needs we require for the day. So without further ado, this is the sequence of moves, and it's going to contain a little explanation from Nicole with each move. Okay, Nicole, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you.
Straight into child's pose, which I do for about 30 to 60 seconds. What can you tell me about this?
Yeah, this is a great place to start the practice first thing in the morning as your body is still waking up. It's a very restorative pose, having the forehead placed against the ground. You can make it stronger by starting to straighten the arms and really engage through the triceps, so that you start to warm up the body a bit more as you move through those more dynamic postures.
Using the upper body. Nice. And then now I'm getting into my upward facing dog. What do you think about this one?
Yes, looks great. So Simon here knows in this posture to keep the core engaged. One thing to keep in mind as you're doing these twists, if that's variation you take in this posture, you can always lower the knees and the pelvis down to the ground. So it's a cobra pose. So just the chest is lifted, still an opening through the chest, but a little bit lighter.
Awesome. All right, third pose is my pigeon. I'll do this for about 1 minute to 2 minutes each side. What do you think?
That's great. Pigeon is such a great pose to spend a couple minutes in. Great opening through the hips. And you can use props here as well if you need to lift the hips off the ground, because often when we start we have tight legs and tight hips. We need a little bit more assistance to lay comfortably in this pose, because in each of them you want to find that balance between the strength of the posture and the ease, so that you're comfortable in the pose enough to be there for a couple of minutes, needed to really open up the hips more. All right, great.
Okay, the fourth one is downward facing dog, which I go into in my interesting variation.
It's a very interesting variation, and I think where Simon here is in a shorter stance than we normally see is because of the runner's body of having tight hamstrings. So you can see him starting to bend his knees here, and that's a great opportunity to bend the knees to even widen out the stance, and then you can engage and have that balance between the hands and feet with equal pressure in this posture.
Beautiful. And then finally, my fifth one, I get into a little spinal twist variation, as you can see on my back here. What do you think, Nick?
Yes, twists are so great, especially first thing in the morning in between meals, because they support digestion by having this compression of the organs. We start to support digestion, support circulation, get the blood flow moving a bit more, so in turn increasing your energy and supporting once you do get to your first meal of the day.
Digestion, didn't even think about that. Okay, on to question of the week. Do you enjoy yoga or do morning stretches? What does your routine look like? Please share in the comment section below. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to share, comment and like this video. If you want to get hold of Nicole, you can do that on her Instagram. I will put up the handle for you and also in the description section below. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.